Researching stocks is hard. With thousands of articles written every single day, keeping tabs on just a handful of your favorite stocks can take hours. Valuable information gets buried under mountains of noise, and by the time you've sorted through everything, the market may have already moved. Investors need a faster way to cut through the clutter, something that can sort through all those thousands of articles and give them only the important ones. Something that can sort hundreds of stocks by media sentiment so they can find new investment opportunities without spending hours on research. Something that could be adjusted for short, medium, or long-term investments, and something that can show the media sentiment for the entire market. So I built it. Prospector is the ultimate research helper for serious investors, and it's the only use of AI that isn't evil. It sifts through thousands of articles a day for any stock you want, analyzes them with an LLM, and feeds them through a bunch of custom anti-hallucination filters to give you only the articles relevant for your investment goals. Everything is color-coded for your convenience, and it provides detailed explanations for every single article it reads. With Prospector, what once took hours of research now takes around 30 seconds. It'll be free for everyone for the first few weeks, since I don't think people will believe how good it is until they see it for themselves, but after that I'm charging $10 a month for it. But hang on. Before anyone buys this expecting to make crazy amounts of money, there's some important information you need to know. First off, Prospector is not designed to recommend stocks directly. If you invest in whatever it says without reading the stock reports or articles it gives you, you'll probably lose money. It's designed to speed up the process of research, not replace it, which is why it doesn't qualify as financial advice. Also, Prospector works best with stocks with lots of media coverage, which tend to move more slowly, but also more consistently than obscure investments. If you like investing in unstable, high-risk, high-reward stocks, this isn't for you. But if you want to get into investing, but you don't have enough time to research stocks the old-fashioned way, if you're looking for small consistent gains over a long period of time with comparatively little effort, or if you want to learn to invest more safely and responsibly, Prospector is exactly what you need. The overall process is pretty simple. At the start of every hour, Prospector will read every new headline it can find for every stock it's currently tracking. It originally was going to read the entire article too, but surprisingly that actually makes the article sorting way worse. Once it reads them all, it analyzes each headline with AI to get a bunch of numbers called weights, justifies its decisions with a short write-up, and after doing a lot of very, very complicated math on all the articles it can find, it outputs an overall score for the stock. Let's call this score the media sentiment. Stocks with high media sentiment are greener, and stocks with lower media sentiment are redder. I'll talk more on how to use this later in the video. The microphone next to each stock represents the overall media buzz. The greener the mic is, the more people are talking about it. It also sorts the articles for you with automatic color coding and lets you read the write-ups it made earlier. If you're too busy to look at Prospector every day, you can change how it prioritizes the articles. It has modes for daily, weekly, or even monthly investments, and will show you information more relevant to the long-term health of the stock. This is really useful if you're looking for more stable investments, but potential returns appear to be slightly lower. And all of this is available for $10 a month. I might need to increase the price in the future as I add more features and it gets more and more expensive to run, but since all the other stock research helpers on the market cost around 5 times that much, I think it's pretty fair. I wanted Prospector to be accessible on every platform and to build a community of informed investors, so the entire thing works through a Discord server. Free users get a limited view of its sentiments, plus a little media forecasting I made. As Prospector reads more and more articles throughout the day, you can see the weather change as the media changes how it feels about the stock market. But if you want to take advantage of all those features I mentioned earlier, and to add your own stocks to the watch list, you'll have to sign up to my Patreon and become a freemium user. Or just use the free trial by typing .trial. Once you're officially a patron and you've linked your Discord account, you can view the full sentiment list in the Premium Sentiment channel. To see the articles for, let's say, Apple, just type .info AAPL, that's Apple's stock ticker, and look at the list it gives you. To get a more in-depth look at Prospector's ratings, click the button on the bottom corresponding to the number right in front of the article. You can get a stock report by typing .report Apple, and you can change how the articles are prioritized by typing .term and selecting short, medium, or long-term article prioritization. You can get all sorts of information from just looking at the symbols Prospector gives you. It has a built-in indicator for when the media goes into a frenzy, warning signs for when stocks are moving unpredictably, automatic filtering of untrustworthy articles, and more. But this video is already long enough, so if part 2 isn't out yet by the time you watch this, just join the Discord and I'll answer any questions you have. Just be ready for some hardcore math. I've been working on this for a year and a half now, but I feel like I've barely scratched the surface of what's possible with it. There's so much misinformation out there about how to invest, and I think research assistants like this can really help people get into investing the right way. I know it's helped me. So if any of this stuff interests you at all, check out www.prospector.markets to get started. And remember, never buy a stock without researching it first. Happy investing, everyone. Thank you.